How y'all doing today? My name is Shequila Mariah from Black Market Share, and today we're going to talk about snowballing down your debt. So the concept of snowballing debt is very simple. You start from where you are with a tiny snowball, and you just roll it over and roll it over until eventually that big snowball has crushed all of your debt. The way we're going to start off with that is, for instance, let's just use credit card debt. If somebody has 3 different credit cards, card number 1 has a $500 limit. Card number 2 has a $700 limit, and then card number 3 got approved for $1,000. All of them are maxed out, and right now we're just trying to climb our way out of the debt that we're in. We sit down, we start from the beginning, which step 1 is always to create a budget. So we've created our budget, we've analyzed where we are today and where we need to go, and the steps that we need to take to achieve our goals. And after creating our budget, we realize that we end up with an extra $100 each month. So that positive $100 is what we're going to work with to knock down all of our credit card debt. This credit card debt right now is totaling up to, unfortunately, $2,200 worth of debt. So we're going to use this $100, and I'm going to teach you how snowballing your debt can knock down $2,200 over time. So with each one of these credit cards, we know that the minimum payment is $25 per month. This is important because with your credit score, 35% of your credit score is based up and made up of your payment history. So it is very, very, very important to never miss a payment if you can. Even if you only have to pay the minimum, the object is to at least pay that minimum. So that means you got to skip one of these dinner dates. You can't go to the club one of these nights. Something got to get cut out so that we can make these $25 payments. Each month, with the $25 payments that we have on 3 different cards, comes out to a minimum of $75 each month that we have to pay. But luckily, we realized that we have $100 to work with. So that leaves us with a surplus of $25 to play with to help snowball this debt down. So it's always suggested that you start off, when you're paying out credit card debt, to start off with that card that has the highest interest rate. Because what you don't want to be doing is funneling all your money each month, making your monthly payments, and just counting 100% towards the interest, not necessarily knocking down your credit card debt. So you could start with the card that has the highest amount of credit card debt. But for this instance, what we're going to do is we're going to assume that this $500 card has the highest debt, or the highest interest rate, and then the $700 card, and then the $1,000. So we're going to start off by trying to pay this $500 card first. So with our monthly payments, the $75 we have total, plus the extra $25 we have to make it $100 total, each month we're going to start off by paying $50 on this card and making our minimums of $25 on the other 2. So with the fact that starting off our journey, we are making our $100 each month work in our benefit by paying $25 on our minimums and taking that surplus and paying down this $500 card. Now at $50 a month on a $500 card, that's only going to take us about 10 months to completely wipe out. So 10 months time roll by, and we've completely X'd out that $500 payment. And so now that card is paid off, our credit card utilization is looking better, our credit score is shooting up, and we're gaining good history because not only are we paying this card off, but we're continually paying our $25 off per month each month. So we're not neglecting these 2 cards, we're still making our monthly payments, we're just putting our extra towards this $50. Now that this $50 and this $500 card is X'd out, this $50 snowball can now roll over here. So with this $50 snowball rolling over here, this payment turns into a $75 payment. $75 here, and then the $25 from the $1,000 drops down. That still totals up to our $100 that we've realized that we have extra each month to be able to play with. This card is paid off, $75 plus the $25 for the past 10 months that we have already been paying on this card. Over time, maybe it takes us another 6 or 7 months, but over time, this $700 credit card is now completely paid off. We've X'd out this card, we've X'd out this card, and all that's left is that $1,000 payment. So our snowball is continually growing and getting bigger. Over here now, the $75 that we was originally paying split between 2 cards, and then to the 700, now it rolls over to a full $100 payment on our last card. If we were just paying this $100 on this $1,000 card, that may take us about 10 months to do. But seeing as we were making our minimums for the 10 months before, that time is significantly dropped down. So over time, maybe this whole process would take about 1.5 years or 2 years. But that $100 that we've realized that we've had extra each month to play with has now X'd out $2,200 worth of credit card debt, which is a little bit of patience, a little bit of discipline, and starting from where you are with a small snowball, we've now crushed completely all of our credit card debt, and it's a little bit further and one step closer to becoming financially free and financially stable, which is always the goal. So sit down tonight, today, whatever, by yourself if you live alone, with your significant other, come up with a budget, write out and be honest with yourself about all of the debt that you have. Start from your credit cards, maybe this could be your car loan or student loans or all of your debt combined or whatever it is. Just start, just begin to start that small snowball and roll it over until you've completely snowballed out all of your debt. This has been Black Market Share on Snowballing Debt. I'm Shequila Mariah. Thank you so much.